Well, and they may become even more run-based. John Franklin, a junior college transfer, will start for Auburn. Good start for Vanderbilt here in the run game.
Sherfield,
Franklin, a first-year quarterback in this program, can throw. It should be more run for Auburn today, which is a mouthful. They run it a ton anyway.
Ball came loose, but Vanderbilt.
And that'll open things up for Kyle Shermer.
Shermer is back in, wants to throw his first pass, drops it off to Dallas Rivers, the fullback.
Every other conference will at least have one loss, I think, by the end.
And you score a few points, they can beat you. Shermer again.
Nice job.
Floats it out of bounds. Good decide. Slant, drop. They have the first down.
Saying we didn't have word. We do know that there are some Ole Miss defensive players a little banged up. Trey Williams, a linebacker's a little banged up. Tavares Davis.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Well, you don't. Because of that tough game against Ole Miss.
Webb, number 2 in the end game, is the running back. Fake it to him, throw the quick slant again, and another drop. Elijah Lipscomb, and then he is lit up.
Sims, and I think this is a good call by this officiating crew.
With targeting. Defense number 53. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Of the rule in the game.
Moves the ball out to the 32-yard line, and Black. Play action. They haven't hit many deep balls. They've got a man wide open, and he got it. 3rd and long. Short set, and they got the first down on a pass over the middle to Rayford. Josh Crawford. Fake it, end around Lipscomb. Cuts it back up the middle. He is a very...
For Vanderbilt, so if they can hang in this game against a depleted front, let's see what happens.
Here's the 4th guy they've used at tailback. Times it has been open. Not this time. They throw underneath, and they'll be...
Defense is what you want to run here.
Blasingame in the eye. Tight formation. Fake. Blasingame. No, it's the fullback out of the backfield. McElwain. Really good on defense. 4-man rush. Shermer out in the flat, has it complete. There is a flag down.
Top of the show.
Offside. Defense number 1. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is the first down.
Always a help.
Blasingame back in as the tailback. He gets the carry, and Montravius Adams. Reagan, the guard, who was a Tennessee State wrestling champion. Blasingame. Here comes the blitz, and it's a screen. They had it set up perfectly.
Game now, it's flipped back in the turnover game.
And turnovers are what they have to have. Darius Sims with that speed to midfield.
Who punt rugby-style practice with both feet. That's a heads-up play, and then the turnover after he got that punt off, because that could have been a play that was either blocked.
Vandy on the positive side of the 50. Webb, room to run. Down near the 35.
High school champion wrestlings, and that always translates well to the offensive line.
Webb again. Picks up. Give it to Sims. And also, it was a really tough place to play. Pressure coming on Shermer. Throws underneath. Complete.
Terrific catch.
And Duncan, but he got rid of it. Webb is back in at tailback. Shermer again has this one batted down.
At times maybe Shermer overthinks it, which is natural.
Webb.
Boy, that's a big hole.
Another good hole inside. Shermer, quick throw, wide open, touchdown.
Found its offensive identity. So if they could win out and beat Alabama, they've been in the championship game. But they have their hands full this afternoon, though, Mike.
Shermer fake to Webb, goes to his tight end. Shermer standing flat-footed, throws underneath to Pinckney.
Was banged up against Ole Miss, was not able to practice this week. They kept it very coming to the game because there was no newswire reported. We were the first people to report it when we got the literal text just a few moments before. And a totally different game plan.
Blitz coming. Shermer stands in there and throws. Somehow got it
really well to the end against Florida. And Shermer looking like he's taking the next step at a quarterback early on in this game.
Webb as 8 different receivers.
I can see that being a little confusing as well as frustrating.
Webb again off the right side and moving the pile. Webb's got a first. Back in at tailback. Shermer at it again. Nice.
The first stringers everywhere else, mostly for all.
Another first down. Sherfield.
Have to be tired. They've defended a lot of plays.
Blasingame, who was a linebacker last year.
This guy right now.
You would think the time of possession would be that way for Auburn. And the pass is complete enough for a first down. And those outside receivers are getting inside position for the slants. Webb as they shot the gap.
Thinking with 3 timeouts, how can we save a little time for our offense?
Webb. It's a very conservative call. They mark 18 completions against Western Kentucky. He has 15 in the first half in this one. Looking for number 16 right here, and he's got it, but he could have gotten a lot more out.
Man can really get it done from distance.
Crowd is back in it. Direct snap to Blasingame. Wildcat formation out.
Nice answer.
Certainly that was a decision that had to break their hearts. Shermer, who has been so accurate, has that one batted away.
First.
Dallas Rivers checks in as a tailback. Instead, they'll hand it underneath to Darius Sims, but there are flags.
Lynched a bit before the snap.
False start. Offense number 57. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
4-man rush. Shermer throws underneath. Batted away by all. Shermer airs one out, and his receiver.
For Auburn, if they end up winning here and win out, remember they would have given a loss to Alabama, so the question becomes, as a 2-loss team, could they?
Shermer, who had a white-hot start as a passer, gives it off to Webb, and the 4-man rush.
Good
Shermer
throw.
with time throws underneath and got it to Caleb. Skips back in. Takes the direct snap. Gets about 3 and
Poster on what's going on with the quarterback.
2nd and 7 for Vanderbilt. Blasingame.
Come open.
They've been much better on 3rd down today, but that's a motion penalty up front. Looked like Crooks moved early.
False start. Offense number 57. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Now it's going to be dangerous. He is their most dynamic. He gets double teamed on this play. Shermer has time, throws, and it's complete.
Along with Lipscomb.
Lawson, top 15 in the country in sacks, hasn't had a hint of the quarterback yet today. Shermer again with plenty of time, throws incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Shermer. And end around to Crawford, and Auburn was
Once again stacked.
blitz coming. They pick it up. Webb, a great job, but they throw complete. Hope.
And all of a sudden, Vanderbilt's receivers look like they have Velcro on their hands. I mean, the difference between the first.
Wildcat snap to Blasingame. Couldn't find any place to go.
Boy, that, 2nd down. And yes, I think with 2 losses, they would get in.
Vandy starts from the 25. Shermer with the rush in his face. Gets it out complete to Duncan. And Duncan up across the fortune to the left. And Shermer gives to Webb straight up the middle. He's only going to get a couple.
The SEC West. And you get that benefit.
Webb will get a couple where you get the ball. 4-man rush. Shermer drops it to Webb. He's hit from behind. He won't make it.
Mississippi State is up on the Jumbotron during the break, showing them trying to seal the win against A&M with another score.
Can Vanderbilt drive the length of the field and tie this up? Lipscomb out in the flat. Room to operate. Great move by Lipscomb across the 40.
Especially now that they're already close to midfield.
Webb on the toss. Absolutely nowhere to go. They'll lose. And it's eligible to catch a pass play. Go with a running play to Darius Sims. Absolutely nowhere to go. Make the decision to kick it away. And hope your defense holds. And now on 4, taken away from him earlier in this game. And they could have run that back. Whoever got a hand on it bobbled it. The pass
gets one put back in his lap.
What an exceptional effort. And from behind, they finally got
to that side of your offensive line.
They have to get to the 38 for a first down. They'll throw in an 8th incomplete. 3-man rush. Up for grabs, tipped and caught. Holy cow!
Ball, knock it to the ground. Huge mistake by Auburn. Sherman.
They need a touchdown. They've only got 51 seconds to get there.
What a catch.
Over the middle. What a grab by Duncan.
They used him on defense. And boy, what
30.